Most gardeners do not love to weed. I personally like to get out in the garden when it's cool, whether it's in the evening or in the morning, and pull weeds. It's kind of therapeutic for me, but most gardeners do not like to weed their gardens, and it's wonderful when somebody else comes in and does it for you. But one thing you can do is you can prevent those weeds from getting started in the first place, and that cuts your labor down by about 80 to 90%. So some really great products out there that you can use in flower beds, you can use around shrubs and trees, you can use it in your roses, you can use around a lot of edibles as well too. And the product is called Treflan. So we've got the vegetable and ornamental weeder from Monterey, which has Treflan in it. We have the herbicide granules from High Yield that has Treflan in it also. Treflan will kill the seeds as they germinate. So it won't affect existing plants. So plants that are there already that have a nice big root system, are well established, won't bother those at all. What it does is it kills the seeds as the seeds crack open and the germ comes out and it starts to root. It's going to prevent that germ from rooting, and it's going to kill the seed before it even gets started. So any type of seeds that are germinating, grass, it works great on grasses, it works on a lot of broadleaf weeds. As those seeds germinate and start to root, it's going to kill that root system so you don't have the weeds coming up in the first place. So the liquid Treflan, the vegetable and ornamental weeder, will last anywhere between 3 to 6 months. So it's going to control those weeds for 3 to 6 months. So one application in May is going to last all the way until August, September, maybe even into October, and prevent those weeds from coming up in your flower beds, in your shrub plantings, in your vegetable garden, so you don't have to worry about those weeds coming up. The granule is really easy to apply. You can broadcast it out just like a fertilizer. Doesn't last quite as long. Usually it's about a 4 to 6 week residual, maybe even a little bit longer, up to 8 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks, and it's going to prevent those weeds as they germinate. So really great way to save yourself a lot of time, prevent those weeds from coming up in the first place. Go through the flower beds, get rid of all the weeds, go through your vegetable garden, get rid of those weeds, apply a product with Treflan in it, and it's going to stop new weeds from coming up for anywhere between 6 weeks to 6 months, and it will save you a ton of work all summer long.